Have you ever thought about how much a society is shaped by sport? Love it or hate it, you just cannot afford to ignore sport. Why do I say that? Because sport is a crucible in which we not only test our capabilities, but also our society's morals, attitudes, and priorities. All of this before we put them into general practice. Who is male and who is female? What does fairness mean? At what point do morals bend to the power of markets? How do we reform our institutions from the inside? These are all dynamic and important debates that come alive in the world of sport. Hello, my name is Nandan Kamath and I'm the author of Boundary Lab. I was born in the good old 1970s to a chartered accountant and a cartoonist. But that doesn't mean my books are balanced or that my jokes are funny. See what I did there? As a young boy, almost all my waking hours were consumed playing some sport or the other. When I wasn't playing sport, I was dreaming about it. At some point, however, a potential career in sport gave way to a possible career in the law. It felt tragic to me at the time, but I no longer see it that way. That speaks a lot for the experiences I've had since. I've spent the better part of the last 20 years working in Indian sport. Indian sport and its potential greatly excite me, and I'm motivated to do my bit to keep improving Indian sport. I had a number of friends say, "You have a book in you, please write one." Easier said for them than done by me. Anyway, when the time is right, it's right. And a few years ago, I began to feel a strong urge to collect my thoughts on sport and make sense of them. Why is the book called Boundary Lab? The title signifies the role I see for sport as a valuable laboratory for what is perhaps the world's largest ongoing social experiment. Sport tests not only our human capabilities, but also our human condition. The labs I know of are sacred spaces, respected and spoken of in exalted terms. Every little ingredient matters and counts. They are places where meaning is discovered, tested, and found, often for the very first time. This is exactly how I would describe sport. What happens in sport is important to us all, and we all have a stake in keeping it real, keeping it fair, and ensuring it is well governed. I hope you will read Boundary Lab and get as much from reading it as I did putting it together.